Hey everyone, it's Darren Kaplan. You're watching Can Your Banker Do This? Today with my very special guest that I've known for a very long time, Chris Delisle, president of Equity National Title Insurance and Settlement Company Equity. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
Hey, Darren, I'm doing great. I really appreciate the opportunity to spend some time with you today. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, and it's always a pleasure speaking with you. Remember, guys, you can always reach out to me at 844-772-LOAN. Visit my website, mrmortgageguru.com. And Chris, why don't you tell everybody how they can reach you as well?
Sure. Best way to get me is through email, Chris, C-H-R-I-S, at equitysettlement.com. I'm one of those guys that I'm obsessive over my email, so I'm constantly checking it. You'll even see me checking it during our Zoom meeting today. So Chris at equitysettlementservices.com.
Awesome, Chris. Thank you, man. It's a pleasure, man, always talking to you. And now I can actually see you this way.
One of the things, if I can, and not to get too granular right now, I feel like I was just saying how we kind of navigated through this. And I can say with a level of certainty and comfort that from a title insurance and a closing perspective, deals are closing. Deals are moving forward. Now, are there hurdles? Yeah. Are there delays in time? Yeah. Are there certain transactions, that might take longer unequivocally? Getting a certificate of occupancy search because the building department's closed. Yeah, it's going to take time, but we're getting them done. It's the exception, the very small minority of files that are on hold completely. And those are the files, Darren, for instance, if there's an estate issue, the probate courts, you can't get probate searches right now and surrogate searches. So those are on hold right now. Yeah, that's on hold. We have a few deals right now and they're building up. You don't realize how many sellers are coming out of an estate of a deceased person. Those are on hold. Those legitimately are the only files that I'm seeing on hold. Everyone else, you got to navigate through it. Like you're saying, it's all about the partnership. It takes a team. The mortgage professional, it takes the realtor, it takes the title and settlement company and the attorney. Everyone has to work to deal with the particular personality, if you will, of each transaction, especially during this time, to be able to push it through. But all in all, absent there being a state issue or probate issue, these deals we're getting to the closing table. And I think it's important that everyone knows that the housing market, I believe, is going to be very, very active post-COVID-19. I think the economy, as we would all agree, has never seen anything like this before. The world has never seen anything like this before. The economy is devastated. So I think that we would all agree that in what history has shown us is that whoever is in the White House, they're going to utilize the housing market to stimulate the economy. And I think that that is the silver lining through all of this. The housing market is going to be, and I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be, by lower rates, by new loan programs. I'm not sure. But I do think that part of the recovery, a big part of the recovery is going to be the housing market. So the partnerships that you have right now are going to become even more vital as we have increased volume of business in housing with this new reality that we have. And I just want to comment on one thing you mentioned, Darren. For people to reach out for me, it's important that we create partnerships and relationships by value proposition. We want your business. We want to earn your business. But if you have a scenario, like you were just saying, if no one's getting back to your title company, or if you have a scenario that you hit a roadblock and you're not sure what to do, email me, Chris at equitysettlement.com. I'll be able to provide you, just based on, I'm an attorney, real estate attorney, dedicated exclusively to real estate, and over 30 years experience. I'll be able to provide you with options if they are available. There might be a certain circumstance where there are no options, but if it can be done, we can help you and hold your hand through it. Doesn't matter that we're not your title company or your settlement company. I want to be able to earn your partnership by bringing a value proposition to you. You run into a roadblock, especially in light of COVID-19, email me if it comes to title and settlement, email Darren or reach out for Darren if it comes to lending. And as a partnership, we'll be able to guide you, even if we're not on the deal. It's important that you guys know that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And we're all the same way. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm totally here to answer questions. You can always go to my website, mrmortgageguru.com, ask a question, drop it right in there. We'll get right back to you. We'll understand what we're working with right away. I think we can kind of figure it out. But man, Chris, it's always good talking to you, dude. I love you.
Darren, I really appreciate you having me today. I'm grateful for it. And I'm glad it's nice. It's refreshing to get away from the desk and just to be able to talk like we're talking, like we're, just hanging out. And I appreciate that. And I hope everybody stays safe and sound as we all navigate this together.
remember, be kind to yourself and everybody around you, you know, and that's kind of like the model, you know, right here.
Pay it forward. Pay it
Image,
forward.
no doubt. All right, Chris, thanks, man. You know.
Thank you, Darren.